Okay, grade 12. So let's quickly have a look at Friday's drawing. Okay, what it does tell us, it is 40 and 40 to the left, so that is 80. 60 and 60 to the right, which is then 120. Okay, very importantly, please have a look at your cutting plane on your left view. Okay, you will see that they tell you the bottom two pieces are 25 and 25. Your square is not quite on your 25 mark. Okay, so it's not smack bang in the middle. So it's very important just to have a look at that. Don't get stuck there. Okay, so if we have a look at my left view, let's quickly go and add in what we know is there. Okay, so I have my 25 and I have my 25. If we think about my heights, I'm going to have a height of 12 and a height of 20 and then a height of 40 quickly. You will see there is a height of 8. We will come back to the 8 now. I will explain the 8. It's not needed in the beginning. So let's quickly just take across. Height of 12, height of 20, height of 40. Okay. I know my left view goes all the way to my 40 and my left view goes to my 25. Comes up to my 12. Okay. Now here's quite important. What you'll notice, our cutting plane is not really in the middle. You'll see there's a symbol there, it goes square 40. That square is very similar to your diameter radius symbol, so that's a square of 40. Okay, so it goes to the square of 40, the middle of the square of 40, and you have a measurement of 17. Okay, so what I'm going to do, my square starts there. That's my 17 measurement. My square of 20 is there. Okay. You will see that's about 3 mils or so above where my cutting plane is. So up to there is my cutting plane. Draw it nice and lightly, not going to draw it in dark. You will also see that this part here, the measurement is 20. 20 here, that's my 20. So there we'll see my light block. Just making it dark so you can see it. Okay. That of course is now going to go to my right view. Okay. They tell me to my square is a measurement of 30. So if I come along here to my square, 30. And that is the base of my square, from there to there. Okay, that is the part of my square. Now if we have a look at my square goes from a square 40 to a square 20 going up. Okay. Now that whole distance is 18 mils. Okay. So I'm going to go from up here. Okay. We can measure from here, can measure from there, whichever your choice. So what I'm going to do is from this line, I'm going to go up. Okay. Now, if we have a quick look, up until this section here was 20. Okay. So that would then be 60 high. 80 minus 20 is 60. Just fix my construction line there quickly. That's my middle line. Middle line. Just going to remove that line a little bit. Don't need it so high. It's going to just cause a little bit of confusion. Since it's a construction line, you actually don't see it in there anymore. Okay. Now, inside there is going to be my square of 20. Okay. And 10 there. That would be then my square inside there. That is nicely measured at 20. Nicely done. Okay, and that is where my point's eventually going to meet. You can see we're on lockdown. I know these kids are screaming. I suppose they are also irritated with the lockdown. Let's join the outside of my squares quickly. Those are all my lines going up. Okay. Just taking that to my middle point there. Okay. What I would have noticed from my top view, my cut-in line cuts my square in the middle, so I don't have to really measure it anymore, it's there. So I've literally killed two birds with one stone. And that is literally my square. Okay, so my square at 40 at the bottom comes up, makes my square 20 at the top. I can just bring this line down. Okay, that line of course will meet up with this line going this way. And of course that line would then go across to my right. Okay. Still have to finish my square here because I need to still draw that. Okay, this will all still just be construction. Okay, so I have lengthened my line here. So if I have a look here, that's my 20 there. Take that way. 40 and 20, of course. Those are my middle lines. Just showing you how it matches up there nicely. Okay. Remember, it is cut there, so that's how it is going to meet up there. Okay. Remember, there will be a little bit of a step, a little ramp going up. Remember, that is not the exact positioning of where it's going to be. I need a little inside of it. Okay. I'm just coming back here to my 25 line. Okay. As you can see, what I've just done is I've drawn my 25 line up, taken it along to my right. Okay. That is where that line is going to have stopped, because that is the inside of it. Okay. Dirty my page here, sorry about that. That's my 50. That's where my 50 goes up. Okay. If we think about it, my 50 line is then going to go up because of my left view showing me where it's been cut, and it's going to carry on going on. Okay, what I'm going to quickly just do, 120, so from my 50 to my 120, just going to get that going in there quickly, and then that also just goes up to the 80, which is the height. Okay. Also just remember, when we come up here, there will be that 60-degree line that comes on there. I haven't quite drawn that auxiliary view yet. I will come back to it. Just coming along here. That's my line going up 80. And goes up to my 80 there. Okay, this is where my circle is going to be, but my circle is at the back of it, so it's okay. Just take that across to my left. Okay, remember my circle has a thickness of 10. Looking at my page, I'm just hoping my circle will fit in there. The radius 30, it should. Let's have a think. Yeah, should still fit in. I was just a little bit worried. Of course, I've done my drawing too high. That's my 10, so that's my section for my circle. Okay. I'll start doing my whole square part at the bottom now quickly. Okay. Tell me that this section here is 20. just darken that. Okay, that line comes down. Okay, you remember that comes down to my height of 20. So if you remember, it was 12. That should have been my line of 20. Let's just come back and check. Yes, it is. Comes down to my line of 20. Okay, that goes there nicely all the way through to the back. Okay. If we have a look at my circle, you'll see that my circle is positioned inside over here. Move that back down. Okay, just drawing that there. Okay. If we have a look, you have a square of 40 inside here as well. Okay. Okay, I'm going to quickly start to do my auxiliary views. Let's get those out the way so we can start to add them up here. The first one is your auxiliary view of 60 degrees, which has got a 17 height. So from here, if I just draw up, let's quickly go along here and measure 17. 15, 16, 18 is there. Okay, that is my 17. Okay, 17 high. I'm going to measure here 40 because that's the size of my square. That's 14. Okay, let's just come along, make it dark. 14. Okay, and of course I'm just going to go out with that 60 degrees. 60. 60. Sorry, that 60 went the wrong way. There we go. 60. Okay. Nicely, that is our 60 degrees. 40 tells us what's going on. I come along here. That's 20. That's the middle of it. Can come along and measure, and that tells me 11. So I know that from the middle line, from here coming up, going that way would be 11, and that's where that piece would join. Okay. My other one is the 120 line. Okay, different ways we can do that. Quickly, what I'll show you the easier way for me to do that. I'm going to come along here, measure a line 50. If you remember, 50 is the distance to my halfway line. Okay. Now they tell us that that is 120. Okay, so I can literally just draw a line at 30 degrees. Till it meets, make a triangle. And if we measure that, it's 29. 29 and 11. Okay. So I can just go and put those in there. I can just draw my triangle and do it there, join it quite easily done. So those will be my two auxiliary views. So that's what I'm going to quickly do. There we go. Come along here. Measure my 50. Okay, gonna measure my height up now. Take that there. That height of course would be 29. 29. Okay, what you'll notice, it's just under your square at the top there. Let's just join it in there quickly. Okay, there we can see it so far going nicely. Okay, what I'm going to do, just join it to there. That's the first one. My second mark. See, it's not quite straight. And there we go. Okay. This of course would come down. Okay. And you can see it just touches. Okay. Again, you'll see it just touches there. Let's quickly go and do that square. Okay. That square of 40. Okay, so if we do our square quickly, find the middle of 60, which is 30. Take it there, that is the middle. Tell me the square is 40, so it's a square of 20, 20, 20, 20, 20. Okay, I just made my square. Of course my square goes inside. Remember, it's the same as that. That was 20. I just need to get my charger quickly, ladies and gents. Okay, I'm back. Laptop is charging again. And there we go. There is our square going through. Okay. Now let's come along back onto here before we get onto our circle, the last little bit of our drawing. Okay. Line goes up to there. Okay. Earlier on we spoke about a measurement that was 8. I'm going to quickly go and show you where we're going to use that 8. Okay? That 8 is where it goes inside here. Okay? So okay? The 8 comes down there. Okay? Comes down to that little bit. Okay? That 11 that we measured, okay, it's going to be here. We come along. That's my 11. That comes up. Okay. This piece here is also going to come down. Okay, so that comes down. Joins there like that. Okay. Now, all I've just done there, just made sure that that's my height. Okay. From there. But now I'm going to take that height there, which should be 12, because my whole height was 20 minus 8, which gives me 20. 20 minus 8 gives me 12. Right, that's my piece going through to there. This is now going to come. Okay. Remember earlier on we said, you know, this piece here would come up to there. It's going to come down. Okay, so that is there my shape. Okay, so of course all I'd be hatching is that part there and this part coming down. Okay, let's quickly go do my circle. Like I said, I'm hoping I have enough space here for my circle. Okay, so our circle was a radius of 50. Okay, so diameter would be 16. 50. I don't think I'm going to have enough space for my circle. Remember, that is the back of the circle. Okay. Okay, that's the first little bit, the back of my circle. Okay, if you remember, my circle is only 10 mil. Okay, those are my 2 points. Okay, I could just take my line, move it along 10 mils. Okay. What I'm going to do is, because I didn't have space in my back circle, I am lucky that I'm not going to see too much of it. I'm going to see more in my front. So I'm going to redraw my circle block in my front here for my construction lines. Otherwise I'm going to run out of space. And I just make it actually. Something's wrong with my construction lines here. Let's have a quick work back. Need to load it go halfway. Check here. That was my 60. That was my 60. Those are my 60. Ah, that's why my halfway is not on the right place. Touches and touches. Yep, is the right spot. There we go, that one goes there. Finish off the back of it. There we go, nicely done. And let's quickly just get the hatching done. Again, remember, hatching is done at 60 degrees. And there you go, Matrix. Friday's